Hello. Today, I'm at the Roman Forum in Rome, in Italy, the scene of the assassination of Julius Caesar in the year 44 BC. One of his assassins was Brutus, which came as a surprise to many people because they were natural allies. At the time, there was civil war between Julius Caesar and Pompey was responsible for the death of Brutus's father, hence Julius Caesar and Brutus being natural allies. And Caesar actually did a lot for Brutus. In the late 50s, he supported Brutus's elevation to the role of pontifex. This was a sort of priestly role responsible for the relationship between Rome and the gods. In the years 47 to 48 BC, Brutus played quite an important role in seeking to moderate the relationship between the followers of Pompey and Julius Caesar himself. And in 47 BC, Caesar elevated Brutus, gave him the role of governor of part of Gaul. However, in the years coming up to 44 BC, Brutus, like a lot of people, was getting a little bit worried at Caesar's aspirations to have more of a dictator role, like an emperor, a kingly role. But rather than address his concerns directly with Caesar, Brutus allowed himself to be swayed by the views of many of his peers and took part in the assassination. Caesar obviously died. Brutus himself was then reviled by the Romans and took his own life shortly after by falling on his sword. All of which inevitably leads us to wonder, what would have happened had Caesar and Brutus read the managing conflict section of the team leader instruction manual? Perhaps they might have resolved their conflict and led a much more fruitful life in service of Rome, working together more constructively.